So this is Townhall 9. I guess it's called Witch Slap. I don't really have a name for it. It's just kind of witches and bowlers. Here's the main army. Um, I'll show it to you this way it's easier. So this is the main army and spells. You can see a command castle there. Basically the goal of this is you're sending the witches around the outside and then just the bowlers straight up the middle, supported with spells. That's basically the gist of it. So I'll show you an example real quick. So basically, what I'm trying to do is just get the bowlers into the core, and then have the witches go around the outside with the healers. Um, so the way I start out is I drop four witches on each side with two healers behind them, and then in the center of the base, I decided to attack from this way. So I drop the golem there, and then use the six wizards to clear out the trash outside. And then I'll break in, drop my heroes, and then send in the clan castle behind them. So I'll show you that right now. Yeah, they're the witches with the healers. They'll clear everything outside and the stuff within like the first walls, and then the golem to tank, and then wall breakers, and then wizards to clear out the outside so that my stuff goes in the middle. And then use the spells to support them. So I jump there to get them into the center. And then I only get a couple bowlers in, but that's really all you need. Like I only get two bowlers to go in, rest are on the outside, but they're just really strong at Town Hall 9, especially with rages. And with the heroes to back them up too. And then the witches will just stay around the outside and just live through most of the stuff, getting supported by the healers. You just kind of let it go and drop your spells as needed. Most of the time, by this part of the attack, bullies are usually dead, but the witches will clear up the rest. Same with the heroes. Like I still have my queen ability and all that. Actually, another one real quick. Same concept. Just send the bowlers inside, witches outside, and then use your spells as needed. Whenever I do this, I usually like to drop a rage first, like on the first set, like first compartment they get into, and then jump into the second half, and then heal and rage once they're in the center. That keeps them alive pretty well. Yeah, they're the witches. They basically start the funnel around the outside, and the golem will come in with the wizards behind them and clear out the rest of that side. And then from there, you can just send your bowlers and heroes in. And I usually save my freeze either for the clan castle if they're targeting the bowlers, or for any air defenses that are going after the healers on the outside. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You just set your troops down, and as long as you put your spells right and get the funnel correct, you're probably gonna win. This honestly, the bowlers are pretty overpowered at Town Hall 9. I don't know why they give you level 3 in the clan castle, but they do, so might as well take advantage of it. I have two more to show you from the last wars. I think two more. Yeah, so this one, like these are more like spread out war bases, but even then, I decided to come from up here because I'm pretty confident there's some Teslas over there to draw my troops in. So same thing, just set down the four witches, healers, and then funnel with your wizards and golem, and then wall break in and send down your clan castle and heroes. Honestly, the biggest thing to watch out for this attack is to watch out for electro dragons, just because if they target the bowlers and get chained through them, they'll die off pretty quickly. So usually in wars, if I know there's going to be an electro dragon like right here, I usually just poison and freeze it right away. And even here, like I don't have my king, the attack still goes through. Like the bowlers are really strong. Same thing with the witches on the outside. With the healers behind them, there's not much I can kill them unless the healers go off to target something stupid. But even then, they'll survive through a lot. You can see right here, they're just living through an expo. So do you guys have any questions right now?
Maybe just how do you pick a side to start on? Where do you go in?
I usually try to save the clan castle from coming out onto my witches. So let me scout that base and show you guys what I mean. So like right here, my ideal would be to come through this way just because I don't have to worry about them going some stupid way from the corners. And also this was attacked before, so I knew there was a Tesla there. I knew I'd draw them through here. So like this clan castle, if I would have like I don't want it popping out and targeting the witches, and especially when I'm trying to set my funnel. So like here, it probably wouldn't have, but putting the golem there, it would have drawn it out before I could actually set down my like queen to kill it, and the queen will probably just walk off somewhere after it kills it because it won't be funneled. I have to kill it pretty quickly. Um, and the other thing to watch out for is I don't like coming with the witches from a side where the archer queen is because she can sit behind walls and take up a ton of time, and she will kill the witches through the healers if she isn't cut off by skeletons. Like if she's behind a wall, they have to try to break through, which could happen here. It's probably not going to happen just because this is all open right here, but it could happen, and it does draw the witches away from walking around the outside. The king isn't as much of a problem, because he'll jump over the walls to attack the witches. So that's kind of where I try to go in at, and also trying to pay attention to the air defense locations for the healers as they walk around the outside. It's not really much of an issue. They'll probably get taken out before they do too much damage, and if not, you can just freeze them. But that's how I pick. It's honestly, it's Townhall 9. You can kind of go from wherever and make it work. There's a lot of room for error in this attack. It's really easy. It's really strong too. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hmm.
I have a
So
question.
then, yeah, go ahead.
So obviously you're using the attack while your king's up. So
Should I say
you have
that again?
down. I said you're
He's,
using the attack while you have your king upgrading. Would you ever
hmm.
recommend doing so? Or say vice versa?
Um, you were kind of cutting in out there. Are you saying what I do with my queen down?
Yeah.
Um, you can, but then you kind of rely on the witches to kill the clan castle. So you have to draw it so it goes after witches, which tends to not be a very good thing to do. Um, because anything in the center, it doesn't target air. Like the bowlers, the king, and the golem all going in, it won't target air. I mean, you have wizards there, but it's not going to be enough to kill like a clan castle while you're in the center of the base attacking. And even then, like trying to like draw it out. Like say I use a hog to draw it out. Like I'm just gonna end up sending a bunch of wizards to die to kill a clan castle, and they're better off to funnel. So I wouldn't really do it without a queen.
Okay.
Um, but like I was saying again, the way I pick a side, like right here, I was thinking if I set down the witches, I think, yeah, if I sent down the witches this way, the queen might target a skeleton on the wall. It doesn't really look like it's in range, but I'd rather not take the chance there. And also, I'd rather have the king, um, be like kind of in the center there. And also the clan castle won't pop until the troops get like into the base. So I'll show you here where attack from. Yeah, so I attack from this angle because it kind of leaves all the heroes to be killed off by the bowlers and heroes. So I'm going to do a live attack next. You guys have any questions before I move on to that? Okay, let's go ahead and do it now then. So I'm gonna just go ahead and attack this one. It looks decently strong. So what I'm looking for here is just kind of where the clan castle is. I can't click on it, but you can kind of see where it is. So I'll probably end up attacking into like the wizard tower, the archer tower over here. I don't want to go into here. It doesn't look like there would be a lot of jump spell value. If I go through this way, I'll be able to jump over this compartment here and get into the center. So I'll go ahead and do that. So I basically start out. I want to kill off these two builder huts before I put down my witches, or at least get them a little bit hurt so they don't draw the witches over there. So I'll drop down 4, 2, and 4 and 2. And I need to charge my phone too, but then I'll send the golem onto that. Then just use my wizards to clear up a little bit. And wall break in there. Oh well, I'll probably won't wall break in. Oh well, either way, I'm ready to send my king in. He'll open it up. Let's hope there isn't a clan castle. Oh, all my heroes go in anyway. So alright, I messed up the dream speed too. Okay, well this attack didn't go too well. I messed up a lot of stuff there. I'm sorry, guys. I'll give you another one after this. Well, hopefully these witches over there can pull it out. Alright, well I'm obviously gonna lose that one. So I messed up a lot there. I shouldn't have dropped all the wall breakers like I did, but if somebody will jump over real quick and give me troops, I can do another one real quick and show you how to actually do it right.
Yeah, I'm recording, but hang on 1 second. I'll come over.
And then while she does that, I can clear this again real quick and show you what I
Well,
would have done.
no one's gonna be able to see it on the YouTube video because I'm
Alright, that's fine. I'd rather just show you guys and make sure that you guys know.
cool.
But honestly, I bring 6 wall breakers. I'm only trying to get into the first wall here. I should have dropped 3 and then 3 again. Just so if there was a big bomb, it would have taken it. Honestly, I thought the golem would have grabbed it too, but that's my fault. But I should have just dropped, instead of all 6 at once, just 3 and then 3 again. I usually do that, but I was kind of rushing here. Then if that happens, probably only drop the king so that nothing behind the wall dies and he keeps trying to go in. Even then, I open it, and then instead of dropping the jump like I did, I honestly thought this was open. I should have just dropped the jump like on top of that dark elixir storage and it would open it up, and it probably still would have worked out. There was enough bullies in there, but that's just all my fault.
I have to buy gems. Don't laugh at me real quick.
I can just bring my own over.
It's too late. I bought him.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
All right, you're like,
Okay, this one I'm not really sure about. This is something you actually have to like look at. Like if it was a war attack, you have to look at. It's just too spread out to do in like a quick match. Honestly, I would still do it with this attack. I think it can, but it would take me a little bit longer than the 30 seconds to look through it. That one looks rushed and like it wouldn't be good to show off its attack. Um, I'm sure you guys have all seen his face like a million times. Do you want me to do this one since it's a little bit under leveled, or do you want me to move on to something else that's be more like fair?
this is a great example. We see this one a lot.
Okay. Yeah. I usually when I do it, I usually like to attack from a corner, and then jump into the center. So that's how I do it. So again, just start off. I'll try to kill that to then draw any troops over there. Yeah, I'm scared of the big bombs again. And I don't have a jump spell either. Oh, I have two poisons instead. And yeah, with this base, I've noticed that usually the left side, witches either die off or I don't know how she got in there, but usually left side dies off. This base is pretty common, and that's what I usually see here. But as long as you have at least one side of witches like live through it, you'll be fine. Even in most like attacks on like war bases, usually one side of the witches will die off, and the other side will pull through and clean up. That's what I usually see with this attack. Okay, so that's the last attack I have to show you guys. Do you have any questions? Well, if you have any questions and want to try it in the future, if you hop over to Golden Girls, I basically only use this attack in war, so you can see me use it if you want to try to pick it up for this, or just DM me as always. Basically, the biggest thing to watch out for is like the wall breakers, like have to happen at the beginning. Um, don't let that happen. I'm used to super wall breakers, so I usually just drop it and expect it to open. But yeah, that's why I love super wall breakers.
How would you keep that from happening with the regular one?
Like I said in this attack, I usually drop the three and then three because I bring six wall breakers. It's I think it's three for max down on 9 walls. But honestly, I'm only trying to get into the first set of walls here. I don't really care if I get wall break anything here because I would have had to jump for it if I wouldn't have brought the extra poison by mistake. Like right here, I dropped three wall breakers and then three more. Just like they would have opened up a big bomb and then the other three would have opened it. And the other thing to watch out for too is like right here, there's a wizard tower. It'll kill off your wall breakers before they get to the wall. So if you set them like down right on top of your golem, either a mortar or a wizard tower can kill them. So it's basically you just have to watch out for it. And if you're used to super wall breakers, it can be an issue. Like whenever I got this up to Townhall 9, I let my wall breakers die a lot just because I was using super wall breakers because you can just send them and not worry about them. All right, anything else?
Makes me want to start another town hall.
Yeah, this is the, I don't know, just getting level 3 bowlers at Town Hall 9 is pretty crazy to me because they're just really strong. Like, especially with the heal spell, they just don't die. Um, it's just really strong, especially with like a rage, they'll just kill everything in a base. And even the witches on the outside, they all the bowlers have to do is get to the center and kill off most things. And then you got witches outside with the healers on them, and they'll just clean up everything else. Like honestly, like most of the spell space in this army just goes to walking around the outside, and just bowlers and heroes kill everything inside. All right, anything else? All right, I guess not. If you guys have any questions, DM me or whatever. Or just go over and watch Wars and Golden Girls. I basically use that time for both.
Thanks for
But thanks for
hosting.
coming. Yeah, hopefully you guys will not fail at time of 9 anymore.